Welcome back to Autobike Insight, your top source for the most thrilling vehicles reshaping the future. Today, we're diving into the rebirth of an American muscle icon, the 2025 Ford Masting Boss 302. A name that echoes deep in the history of performance cars, the Boss 302 returns not just as a tribute, but as a modern beast built to dominate the streets and the tracks. With radical design elements, a roaring powertrain, and premium interiors, Ford's revival of the Boss legacy is anything but subtle. A legacy reimagined. Originally introduced in 1969 to compete in the Trans Am series, the Boss 302 was raw, aggressive, and performance-focused. Fast forward to 2025, Ford has brought back the spirit of the original but infused it with today's cutting-edge automotive tech. The Masting, in its name, signals two things: endurance and performance, and a final chapter for traditional muscle as the industry shifts to electrification. Exterior design, a bold presence. From the moment you lay eyes on the 2025 Boss 302, you know it's something special. Ford has maintained the iconic fastback silhouette, but amplified every detail. The front fascia is aggressive with a blackout grille, flanked by full LED matrix headlamps and integrated air curtains that cut through drag. Its sculpted hood features a new active hood vent system that enhances engine cooling and adds aesthetic muscle. The side profile boasts wide fenders housing 20-inch forged aluminum wheels, while a lower stance and sharp body lines make it look like it's in motion even at a standstill. The rear sports a ducktail spoiler, a direct nod to the 70s original, and a quad exhaust system that roars with menace. Available in heritage colors like Grabber Blue and Competition Orange, plus modern matte finishes, the Boss 302 visually screams performance. Interior design, muscle meets modern luxury. Inside, the 2025 Boss 302 strikes a balance between retro inspiration and futuristic tech. Leather retro sport seats, with contrast stitching and Boss 302 embossing, wrap around the driver for true cockpit feel. The flat-bottom steering wheel is wrapped in Alcantara with magnesium paddle shifters, offering tactile precision. A massive 13.2-inch digital driver display is fully customizable, letting drivers toggle between classic analog themes or futuristic race layouts. The 15.5-inch central infotainment touchscreen, powered by SYNC 5, integrates Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, navigation, and a custom performance data suite that logs lap times, G-forces, and acceleration metrics. Ambient lighting, dual-zone climate control, and an optional Bang & Olufsen sound system round out a surprisingly refined cabin for a track-inspired machine. Powertrain, pure V8 glory. Under the hood lies the heart of the beast, a naturally aspirated 5.4L Coyote V8 engine, tuned specifically for the Boss 302. It produces a staggering 540 horsepower and 470 lb-ft of torque, revving to over 8,000 RPM. The engine breathes through a high-flow intake manifold and a performance exhaust system tuned to produce a deep, resonant growl. Buyers can choose between a 6-speed Tremec manual for purists or a 10-speed automatic with launch control and paddle shifting. The car hits 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.8 seconds and tops out at over 180 miles per hour. Track performance is enhanced by Ford's Magnaride suspension system, adaptive dampers, Brembo carbon ceramic brakes, and launch-ready Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. It's more than a straight-line brute. It corners with ferocity and confidence. Driving modes and tech. Ford equips the Boss 302 with 6 unique driving modes: normal, sport, track, drag, slippery, and custom. Each adjusts throttle response, suspension stiffness, steering feel, and exhaust note. Advanced tech like adaptive cruise control, lane centering, collision mitigation, and a 360-degree camera system come standard, proving that this muscle car isn't outdated, it's smarter than ever. The digital cluster even includes a retro, Boss mode, display with classic 70s gauge visuals, bridging the generational gap in a way that enthusiasts will love. Limited production and pricing. Ford is releasing the 2025 Masting Boss 302 in limited numbers, only 5,030 units worldwide. Each vehicle will come with a unique plaque, a build certificate, and access to exclusive Ford Performance Track Days. Pricing starts at $64,995 and can go upwards with options like the Carbon Track Pack, which includes a rear wing, carbon fiber wheels, and weight reduction materials. Final verdict: a true last stand. The 2025 Ford Masting Boss 302 isn't just a muscle car revival, it's a farewell letter to the golden era of raw, unfiltered performance. With electric vehicles on the rise, this might be one of the last true naturally aspirated V8-powered legends to roll off Ford's production line. If you're a collector, a track junkie, or just someone who appreciates visceral driving, the Boss 302 is more than worth your attention. It's aggressive, it's intelligent, and above all, it's authentic. Subscribe for more. That wraps up our look at the 2025 Ford Masting Boss 302. If you're as excited about performance engineering as we are, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the Autobike Insight community. We bring you deep dives into the latest 2- and 4-wheel machines redefining mobility and thrill. Until next time, stay fast, stay curious,